Okay, Shalom. First and foremost, before I begin with this lesson, I want to start by giving all praises, honor, and glory to our power Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders at Great Millstone, who do well and teach well, and are the true leaders of Israel today. Shalom to the hopeful elect, and you I can push in his words at the four corners of the earth with all truth and sincerity, making your calling and election sure, man. Shalom, shalom. And this lesson is inspired by a lesson that the elder apostle Aramlab did. I didn't watch it. I just seen the title and it struck this these precepts I'm about to bring out, because I'm reading the book of Luke, the 17th chapter. This is the book of Luke right now, but I'm in the book of Luke, the 17th chapter. And, I just wanted to expound on it. And, it's called, Let's See Your Devotion When You Lose Everything. Okay? Because right now everybody's talking about, I'm never going to take that microchip, or I follow the Lord, and, I'm bearing my own cross. Okay, let's see when you lose everything. Because people think it's going to be an easy walk. The scriptures say this is going to be the hour of temptation. Temptation. Highest tempting. But what? The Lord is going to deliver his elect. Okay, so let's see who the elect really are in that day. Okay, because right now it's easy to say that you're not going to do this and you're not going to do that because you believe in this and you believe in that. But let's wait until we're actually in that position, which is why the scriptures tell you, let me get it actually, before I even get this, Salakia. This is the book of James, chapter 1, and verse 22. But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. For if any be a hearer of the word, and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in the glass. For he beholdeth himself, and goeth his way, and straightway forgetteth what manner of man he was. But whoso looketh into the perfect law of liberty, and continueth therein, he being not a forgetful hearer, but a doer of the work, this man shall be blessed in his deed. You see, so you got to be actually doing it. Or, this is doing this work is us. Let's get this. This is the book of there it is. This is the book of Philippians, chapter 2 and verse 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. You see, you got to be working. You got to be doing something. And you got to be, let's get this. Give me 1 second, Salakia. Okay. There it is. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9 and verse 8. And let me actually start at verse 7. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. Because Esau, Edom, right, you shall own nothing and be happy. Klaus Schwab has mentioned that. When he takes away our so-called possessions, because we truly don't own anything here in Babylon the Great anyway, that's going to be, a true testing. And it's going to be all the way down to the food and water. See if you have faith then. See What did it say? Let's see your devotion when you lose everything. Let's see. Okay, but the elect, those brothers that are sincerely in this thing, doing this work, right, cast not away your confidence, man. You're going to be preserved from the said perils when Esau, Edom, cuts off the water supply, cuts off the electricity, ravishes your house, your home, or, takes everything from you, okay? And the only way you're going to be able to get any of that stuff back, so-called, you're going to have to, take that mark of the beast, but you're not going to take it. And this is what the scriptures say. Revelation chapter 3 and verse 10. And this is what the scriptures say and why I said you will not take it if you do what is needed of you to do. Revelations 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, you see, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Bam. Now let's get the book of Luke chapter 17 in the NLT, because when I was reading in the NLT, it just, hit that much harder. This is the book of Luke chapter 17 and verse 28. And the world will be as it was in the days of Lot. People went about their daily business, eating and drinking, buying and selling, farming and building. Right? When you're driving through your highway on the way to work, or just driving on your way to work, what are you seeing? Them, people putting, electricians putting in different fiber. You got construction workers working on the gravel. You got, people getting their daily coffee, people pumping in gas, people, dropping their kids off at school, right? People went about their daily business. Verse 29, until the morning, Lot left Sodom. And how are we leaving Babylon the Great? How does this fit us? How are we Lot in this situation? Come out over my people. Okay, we have already left Babylon the Great. What? Mentally, spiritually, we're not here. Okay? Then fire and burning sulfur rained down from heaven and destroyed them all. Yes, it will be business as usual, right up to the day when the Son of Man is revealed. On that day, a person out on a decker roof must not go down in the house of a pet, must not go down into the house to peck. Right? A person out in the field must not return home. And this was going into during the time of the sack of the temple. Right? Verse 32. Remember what happened to Lot's wife. Okay, those that, because Yahushua said, hey, did. Remember what happened to Lot's wife. 33. If you cling to your life, you will lose it. No, I still want to say you have, let's just say something simple that Jake has. A car you dearly, dearly love. If you cling to your life, you will lose it. No, I want to keep my car, my status. I want to keep whatever here in this world. And if you let your life go, if you cling to your life, you will lose it. You got to get ready to leave all this shit behind. Let's see your devotion when you lose everything. And the crazy thing is our mindset is already that we have lost everything. We don't have nothing, because we're already preparing ourselves to lose everything. And yes, we work hard, brothers, some brothers are entrepreneurs, brothers, some other brothers, are able to work a little more than other brothers to get more funds in while still maintaining their growth and consistency in the ministry, right, to make their livelihoods a bit better. There's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that, because the scriptures even tell you in the book of Proverbs 24 chapter. Let me get this, man. Because, being slothful is wicked. That's a sin. This is the book of Proverbs chapter 24. Did I get in the NLT? Yeah, in the NIV. And verse 32. I applied my heart to what I observed and learned a lesson from what I saw. A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, and poverty will come on you like a thief, and scarcity like an armed man. What does scriptures talk, say about poverty? Give me neither poverty, where I have to steal in order to get my goods, but neither give me riches, where you forget the Most High. So there's no reason, of course, brothers go through things and, so on and so forth. But brothers should be working and have some type of order and, financial, I wouldn't say stability, because right now the economy is in a, downward spiral. But I would say in a bit of order, man. Okay. And if it's not, you got to work a little bit harder, right? You don't want poverty to come on you like a thief. Okay. And if you get this scripture in the MSG, just so you brothers don't see that what I'm saying is, out of the ordinary. Yep, this is the book of Proverbs 24 and verse 30 to 34. One day I walked by the field of an old lazy bone, and then past the vineyard of a slob. They were overgrown with weeds, thick with thistles, all the fences broken down. I took a long look and pondered what I saw. The fields preached me as a sermon, and I listened. A nap here, a nap there, a day off here, a day off there. Sit back, take it easy. Do you know what comes next? Just this: you can look forward to a dirt poor life with poverty as your permanent house guest. Okay, and we understand that being lazy is a sin. And what are we called in this ministry for? To repent, turn back. Okay. So you got to work in all aspects in this ministry and your day-to-day life. But nonetheless, back to my main point on why, on why we have already left, right? We have already left Babylon the Great. We're Lot that left, Sodom. Because we are already mentally not even, owning anything. We have already put everything away. Even though you see brothers right now, doing things to better their means, while, of course, the balance of having this ministry in their order, right? Because the scriptures say that a false balance is an abomination unto the Lord. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. That's actually lawful. But we understand that everything we're here grinding for and so-called stacking up, it's for nothing other than bettering the moment of right now, because we understand that all this we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. Our life is gonna go. We're gonna all the way down to our life, bro. It's gonna be beheaded. Okay. If you cling to your life, you will lose it. And if you let your life go, which us brothers are getting ready to do, pursuant to this new world order that Esau Edom's getting ready to set up, you will save it. So let's see your devotion when you lose everything. That night, 2 people will be asleep in one bed. One will be taken and the other left. 2 women will be grinding 2 women will be grinding flour together at the mill. One will be taken and the other left. This is talking about those with these two different mindsets. The one is gonna repent, turn back, and understand that I gotta get ready to have that mentality of losing everything. Of course, not with slothfulness or laziness. You just understand that everything you're grinding for is just for the moment right now and nothing more. And you understand it doesn't mean anything, it doesn't hold any value. The scriptures tell you in Matthew the 6th chapter to store up your treasures in heaven where neither moth nor rust does corrupt. If you have a business, a shop, you have a building, guess what? That deteriorates. That night 2 people will be taken. That night 2 people will be asleep in one bed. One will be taken and the other left. 2 women will be grinding flour together at the mill. One will be taken and the other left. Where will this happen, Lord? The disciples asked. Yahushua replied, just as the gathering of vultures shows there is a carcass nearby, so these signs indicate that the end is near. When you read the book of Luke, the 21st chapter, Matthew, the 24th chapter, Those are those signs. Wars, the deterioration of the dollar, nation rising against nation. Okay, and you brothers, man, that are have already that mindset, you're going and are striving in this ministry sincerely, because thou hast kept the word of my patience and held this thing patiently, because it's not gonna come, the next 30 minutes. It's not gonna come when you think it's gonna come. Shit might even be, just to even throw that out there, next 10 years. And I'm just saying that to show, the patience that we need to have if it is another 10 years. Of course, the scriptures say, hasten the time. We hasten the time. Meaning we want this shit to happen yesterday. But it's all on the time of the Lord. Okay? So, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, and you already seen it in the elders and brothers above us. And they've been laboring in this ministry 10 plus years. Okay, so, just have the mindset and, just expect to just constantly grow in this ministry, grow in this walk, until it's just that time for Yahweh Shai to, really come back and seal the elect, and that's it, okay? But because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. That's going to be the final test. But you brothers, man, even though it's had to lay down your life for Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, we understand that what? You understand that what? He that shall lose his life, you will save it. And what does that mean? What do you mean I will save it, Lord? Because this is not living. The kingdom of heaven is going to be living. You can read the book of Isaiah, the 2nd chapter, when going into, how beautiful and magnificent, the kingdom of heaven is going to be, and even with the little precepts that we do read, the lion sleeping with the wolf sleeping with the sheep, right? The babies playing in the dens of the adder, right? The snakes, just showing you how, us living forever glorious bodies, the nations, bringing us goods and their services day and night, Hey, the scriptures go after, just that in itself is, more than enough to grasp. The scriptures even say that ears have not heard, nor eyes have seen the things. Let me actually get that precept, man. This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 9. But as it is written, eyes has not seen, nor ears heard, neither have entered into the mind of man the things which the Most High had prepared for them that love him. And that's going to be living, bro. So just by the little things that you read here, you try to picture it to the best of your ability, that in itself is enough for you to be like, fuck this shit. I can't wait to be over there. I can't wait to be in the kingdom. And even then, you still haven't even thought. Nothing has ever even came into your mind yet. You can think of 1,000,000 trillion things right now, and there's still more things that the Lord has planned that has not even entered into your mind yet, man. So, that's the kind of mindset you got to have. Let's see your devotion when you lose everything, which is why the scriptures say wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. You brothers understand and been blessed with the understanding to know that this shit is not living. Even if you do have it better than other brothers, or you just have it, you just have it, right? It's not like every Jake has the same lot. Some brothers have, things, higher going for themselves. But even then, you understand that that's not living. Right? So, man, hey, with that, hey, we're going to be tested. Brothers, hang on to your crown, let no man take it. And that time truly show the Lord what you've been about. If you truly been in this thing, show your sincerity. And, rock out, man, because that should, Jacob's trouble and the shit that's getting ready to happen here in Babylon the Great shall, really solidify your faith, because you have been talking about it. You have been out there teaching and saying these things were going to come. Now you want to get shaken up when they come? What about the things that, are written of those that talk about these things and warn them? warn these people of these things to come. What are they going to receive? Shall be preserved from the said perils. Right? You're going to eat. You're going to drink. You're going to rejoice. Right? So on. You're going to have more than enough to eat. The book of Psalms. Man, if the things you're talking about coming to pass, right, which we understand they are, Jacob's trouble and, shit hitting the fan and, Babylon the Great deteriorating and falling, and it's happening, you can't get shooken up, man. This is what we've been talking about. This is what our business is. This is our business. I'm about my Father's business. This is what you've been about. Now it's really time to really put that on and let's see. And really, you should be rejoicing if you were in this thing, sincerely. So, man, we're all going to be tested. Let's see your devotion when you lose everything, man. We're getting ready to come into that time. It's getting kind of late. Got to wake up early tomorrow. So, and I do want to watch that video that the elder did before I go to sleep. So, with that, man, Shalom. Wa Yahweh B'Hashem Shabrak Shalom.